Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wellness with Dipal. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you are new, please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you can get all the weekly updates and videos. And today we're going to be talking about 4 simple steps to reducing anxiety and stress of going back to normal after COVID. And we're going to start right away. So go ahead, grab some tea, coffee, water, whatever it is you need, and I will meet you back right here. So many of you have been hiding. We've been in isolation for so long. It's as if somebody put us in a cave and said, "Don't come out until I tell you." And a whole year and a half to almost 2 years go by, and we're finally coming out of our caves. Mask mandates have been lifted. People are getting out of their homes. But remember, COVID-19 isn't over. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dipal Shah. I am a mind and transformational expert. People call me the body whisperer. I help people break through their own limits to help transform their health so that they can live an abundant and harmonious life inside and out. Now, what I realized is that mental illness of anxiety and depression are at an all-time high from being cooped up. According to the report in the Mental Health America, this is an issue. But yet the bigger issue is the stress of being out into the world, which can be making this mental health epidemic even worse. Because as you step out, what are you feeling? Do you think, oh, am I going to get COVID? How many people out there are vaccinated? I'm not vaccinated. Or I am vaccinated, but am I protected? What are the chances of me getting COVID? What will I do if I do get COVID? Is it still around? We don't know. Nobody has answers. But what is happening, and that I see it each and every day as I walk out of my house, is that, yeah, people are starting to get more comfortable. But within them, there is an anxiety that is arising, the sense of worry. And that can lead to a deeper road towards depression if it's not taken care of. Since there is still an unmet need for mental health treatment, this is affecting the physical health. It's affecting lost days at work, isolation. People are still isolating themselves because of the fear and the worry. And they are staying away from daily activities. Are we really getting back into the norm? And what happens is that the worry, anxiety, and depression, it doesn't just go away. It actually worsens over time if you don't take proper coping methods. You have to start working on it and recognizing exactly what you're feeling right now so that you don't feel stuck later on. You're not feeling like you need to go see a therapist and even if you do, that's okay. But what I want to help you with is how you can cope with what's showing up for you right now on the physical level. What is showing up for you in your body? Is there a pain? Is there a discomfort? Is there something, a thought that just keeps going on in your mind, creating more negative thoughts, which is leading to worry, depression, isolation? For today, I want to teach you how you can cope. 4 ways that you can cope with reducing your anxiety and stress. So here's what I want to share with you. Number one, write down what is stressing you out. What stresses you out the most when you leave your house? Every one of you have a phone. They're smartphones, so they're quite smart at even writing down what you're feeling. So you could quickly jot down exactly what you're feeling as you sit in your car, or even just writing it at home when you have time, when you have 5 minutes. Write down what stresses you out the most when you go to the grocery store or the mall or restaurants or gatherings, so that you're aware of your own stressors. Knowing the triggers, you can avoid them or you can work through them. And that's important in order to come back to normal. The second thing is relaxing exercises. Each morning, do some calm time. And I like to do my calm time for 20 minutes, but you could do your calm time for 10 minutes a day. It's going to help your body let go any stress and worry before you start your daily activities. And it's going to help you become more productive because we're working through the nervous system. We're calming down your nervous system. That's the system which goes into fight or flight and releases cortisol and keeps you in that fight or flight where you feel unsafe or insecure. And so when you do this relaxing exercise for just 10 minutes each morning, it's going to help you calm down your nerves throughout the whole day. This 10 minutes will give you what you want the whole day, and especially if you're going out. Number three, find a support system. Be sure to have a support system in place, whether it's your friends or family members or other people that you can relate to. Maybe there's a group that feels the same way, and you can talk about your feelings because emotions can become very stressful. If you're feeling emotionally stressed, it's going to cause a lot of dis-ease in the body. You're going to have aches and pains show up. And if you repress these emotions, maybe 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, it will show up. Because what's happening right now is that the pandemic has created a post traumatic stress disorder in so many people. And so be sure to have a support system. It's going to be very important for you to do this step number three. Now, before I go to step number four, please do not forget that if you are here on my YouTube channel, to go ahead and subscribe so that you get all the latest updates. Also, I teach people how to heal themselves. And if you're interested in learning to heal yourself, come check it out on my website. And I'll put the link as well so that you can access the information on how to heal yourself, how to heal your family members, your pets, and others if you wanted to do that. Now, let's get to number 4. Number 4 is creating boundaries. Having healthy boundaries as to what social activities and gatherings you will or will not participate in is important to reduce the stress. You do not need to say yes to everything. A lot of times we say yes even when we don't feel comfortable, and you do not need to do that. You can create your own boundaries. There are so many times where my husband or my children feel comfortable doing something, but I don't. Or I feel comfortable doing something that they don't. And we all have our levels of comfort. Recognize those levels of comfort for you and your family members. This will help all of you reduce that anxiety and stress that may be coming up. So I hope these wonderful steps help you cope with your anxiety and stress of going back to normal after COVID. Leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for being here. And see you all next week.